Hey you guys, today's video is gonna be all over the place, but I'm just reviewing some more new products. Today, and I just dropped a bunch of shit. Today's been a bad day. Today's been a really bad day with my girls. They've been fighting. It was torturous today. And I'm gonna try to make this video positive, uplifting, and make my mood turn around. So we're going to be reviewing the Tarte Maneater palette. It looks like this. There's 9 shades. It has a mirror. So some of these shades are shimmers, of course. We've got some shimmery shades and a bone shade, a black, and some transition shades. Let's see another boring neutral look from me, but that's all I got. If you want, colorful looks, there are other channels for that. My channel is I'm just a regular everyday person. I like to look presentable for work or school or just going out to the grocery store, and I really like my neutral look. So if you're excited about this video, you can give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you would like. It is free. If not, oh well. And let's just go ahead and get started. As always, I need something on my lips. They're chapped. This is the Nude lip oil. This is the yellow one. They have red. I have that upstairs. And that's really, really pretty. Smashbox eye primer, 24 hour. Colorless, but it makes all the shadows last. And I don't find that I need to cover up my veins if eyeshadow is covering them up anyway. So, yeah. That's where I'm at with that. To set from the crease up, I'm going to use Meow, which is a white matte shade. Just so that the shadows don't skip in the transition, I want them to be vibrant on the lid. So that is why I only set from here up. Do you guys want my brows on in the beginning? Because honestly, I could care less if I look terrible in the beginning or what. But at this point, it is what it is. I got up at 5 this morning and filmed the video, and it was a really long, torturous day, and I'm filming again, so bear with me. I think I'm going to go into Purr, which is like a pinky shade, and I'm just going to run this very lightly and haphazardly in the crease and above. Taking Saucy, which is a darker brown, and I'm going to really concentrate that now and not be so careless. Really put that in the crease and then fluff it a little bit upward. I swear all my eye looks are the same, and you guys are going to get bored of it and eventually yell at me. I'm going to take Midnight to do colorful looks or something, and I don't know. I have the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette coming in, so let's see what I can do with that. I know I'm going to do a neutral look with that first and then play with the color. So I'm just sort of laying that out, and then I'm going to bring that inward. For the lid, I'm just going to take my ring finger and take Foxy right here and just pop that right on the lid, the inner half. And it always looks messy and choppy and gross, but I just take another blending brush, and what I'm going to do is put that Purr shade down and sort of meld these two together to blend in with that shimmer so there's not such a harsh line, and of course just finesse it and blend it out some more. I'll do that off camera. I just took the black shadow in here called Catcall and lined this eye, so with an angled brush. I'm going to do the same thing with this eye, and this shadow is pigmented as all get out, so it acts just like almost a gel liner, it looks like, but it has a lot of fallout. So if using this palette, do the eyes first or use shadow shields or whatever you want to do, or don't do this step at all if you don't want to, but I just find that it looks a little bit more natural on the eye if doing black eyeshadow instead of a regular liner. So I'm just going to clean that up a little bit, remove the shadow. I think it looks good. It's neutral. What's new? Maybe I should wet this shade Foxy. So I'm going to put it on my ring finger, sort of wet that, and just see if that gets us any more pigment. Did it? I don't know. I'll have to double dip. That's a no-no. Does anybody double dip and care? Like, I really don't care. So I'm just gonna go like that because it's my palette and I really don't care. You can do that too. You don't have to be all fancy and do setting spray. I know, to you, some of you, that's gross, but you don't have to watch it if you don't want to. But I would like you to. I really love you all, and I will hope you stay. Even though I'm kind of sassy today, I'm not really. I just didn't have coffee. The coffee maker wasn't working today, and I've had a really hell day, so please pray for me and wish me luck for my mental health. So I'm obviously not chilling out, and I need to. So I've been testing out a new primer. I'm going to do lashes and everything at the end because of the powder. This is the Vichy Mineral 89 primer. It's not even marketed as a primer, but this is so thick and hydrating, but it goes on super, it's super, super thin. Disaster. As you can see, I've got this backdrop actually held up by duct tape because one person was so insistent on a white backdrop. So that's the best I can do because there's concrete behind that wall, so I can't like nail it in or anything else. Anybody have any ideas? Let me know. So I got this as a Sephora perk. So if it keeps falling down, I apologize, but I'm not really about to do anything about it right now. Power Fabric High Coverage Stretchable Concealer. So I'm going to try the shade 3. And I love the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, so I'm going to see how this concealer acts. But I didn't put foundation on. Okay, what's going on with me? Help. I'm going to use this Revlon Candid Natural Finished Anti-Pollution Foundation. I should probably use something that I haven't already used on my channel. Let me go check. Benefit Hello Happy. It even has a smiley face reminding me to be happy in the shade 4. And it just went everywhere. It's super liquidy. So watch the hell out. You guys, I am not the same as I usually am. I'm just trying to live my life and keep this channel going. So this is buildable foundation, very lightweight. I like it. It's not the best. It's not worth the money. Go with the Loreal Fresh Wear. I'm going to use a sponge for this because, ow, everything wrong is happening. But I'm going to have a positive attitude because if everything wrong is happening and you let it get to you, it's just going to keep getting worse and going more wrong for you. You'll have more bad luck if you are pitying me and oh this and that, instead of just being like, all right, I'm gonna deal with what's happening right now and move forward. So I like this. It's like a medium coverage foundation, very lightweight. I'm happy with it. It's not greasy, nothing like that. It's just a standard foundation. I don't know why I spent the money on it. I would go with the L'Oreal Fresh Wear. Now, going into this Giorgio Armani Power Fabric, usually I can hear that backdrop start to go, but I didn't hear it that time. So, this was just a sample at Sephora. Let's see how this works. So this is in the shade, it says 3. I wonder how much to use of this. It's very, very liquidy and white. Okay. So I'm just going to start kind of with like, I don't know, that much. I don't know the coverage on this. Maybe I'll end up loving it and buying it. That's what samples are for. And I think I just used a little too much, but it's blending out super easy. It's super ultra thin, lightweight. I want to see if it's full coverage though, if it can cover those dark circles I have. Because boy, they are real today. This is really not my shade. Seem to cover that dark circle really nicely. But you can always see my dark circles, like, or my circles underneath concealer. So I'm looking up close, and it's actually like a hydrating concealer. It's not cakey, but it's definitely not full coverage. So I'm gonna go in with my color corrector. I would say this is almost like a light to light medium concealer, but it doesn't oxidize at all or anything like that. But I'm gonna go in with my Tarte.cc color corrector thing that I use. It's like a peach color corrector, and it's in the shade light to medium. So I love this for dark circles, dark spots, redness, stuff like that. So that's what I use this for. You could also use a more affordable one, which I do have, but I just can't locate it. It's the Pixie by Petra Brightening Peach one. I really love that one. And then there's another one by Maybelline. It's like the apricot one. Yeah, not a fan of this concealer. I need more coverage. I think it's time to call in the experts for concealer right now. Maybe I'll go in with another one just to fix these trouble areas here. Let's try this really dirty True Match from L'Oreal. I like this one. So for these areas here and here, which I need help. I really, really like this concealer to fix me. But if you think about it, this is so expensive. This is like $12, and I think you get such a small amount. Even that's not helping me. I think I'm just, no, if I turn this way, I think it's just a shadow hitting my face, because on this side it's not too bad. All right, with all that being said, I'm going to set it with my Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana on a dry beauty sponge. So I just kind of circle it around in there, and I shouldn't have done this because it's super brightening, but what the hell, let's live life on the edge. I'm gonna go do this off camera. Using the Tarte Kind is the New Pretty Shape Tape Setting Powder. Looks like this, shade 29N, light, medium, neutral. I'm looking for a brush. Help. Help, please. Send help. So I'm just going to set the rest of my face. I'm even going to set my under eye a little bit because it's too bright for me. I like kind of the same skin tone, a little bit lighter than my skin tone, not this light, for concealer. This is a good powder. I think it's a clean brand. I know Cover FX is, and I have their setting powder, but this is fine. It's just average. Go with the Milani. This isn't adding extra coverage, which is what I wanted, but what can you do? Go with the Milani one. What the hell? Let's go with the Covergirl one. Why not just load it up today? See, this one has more coverage, and I feel like it just does a little bit of a better job. It didn't make it so choppy. It's just going on so much smoother. Let's get brows on. Why don't we go ahead and get brows on? We have a new pencil from Maybelline. It's the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim 1.5 millimeter defining pencil. I'm assuming this is trying to be a dupe for the Hourglass 1.5 millimeter brow pencil. I like this. It's a really nice consistency. I just don't think the shade match is great for me. Also, if you have sparseness like myself, I go in reverse to do brows sometimes so that it fills those areas in so there's no awkward gaps. You guys have seen me do brows. I'll finish this off camera. I'm having a bad brow day. I'm just having an overall bad day, okay? I don't think that this is the shade for me, but this is called deep brown, so I think that this is the deepest that they have. Maybe it is my shade. I don't know. I'm just being cynical or pessimistic. I'm not trying to be, okay? I'm going in with the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. This stuff never lets me down. It's like super glue for the brows. If you're going to like a water park or something, this or the Anastasia Beverly Hills clear brow gel, those brows are not going anywhere. It's like hairspray. Or you could just use a spoolie and hairspray if you can't afford that. I've done that too. It's not a big deal. For bronzer, let's go and just try something new. Let's go with the Highlight and Contour by Profusion, $5. I'm into it. Taking Light Sculpt and Tan Sculpt, and I'm just gonna run that on my cheekbones to warm up the skin. I really, really like this. Beautiful palette. I'll use the setting powder under my eyes to see if I can brighten them too. I'm using this blush again from Pacifica. It's called Wild Rose, and it looks like this. It has a sheen in it, and I'm super obsessed with it. I love the way it looks on the skin. It's so beautiful. It has that healthy looking sheen to it. Can't you see that? Right there. Take it across my nose for that sunburnt look. I love that look. And I'm obsessed with blush. Oh, I could just go on forever and ever. It's like once you put a little bit of blush on, everything's okay in the world. Your day is made. My husband came home and said, "Are you doing a video?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And boy, he was not happy about that. So I'm going to go right back into this Profusion Highlight and Contour, and I'm going to mix these two shades right here just to use a $5 palette and give you guys some affordable options. Impulse and Hype. Watch how gorgeous. I was going to say like glorious and gorgeous. Why? I don't know why glorious was even on my radar. Nothing glorious about today. But this highlighter is wonderful. And like, I don't know, to me, a lot of the good highlighters are almost the same looking. Anybody else? So this $5 highlight could easily look like the Jouer Citrine that I have. Just putting some Impulse right here. Putting some in my inner corner here. Brow bone. I'm going to leave my lower lash line bare, just for the hell of it. I've been liking that look lately. I'm just going to put a bit of Hourglass Caution Mascara on the lower lash line, and I'll be right back. I'm letting the lashes dry. I'm too impatient. Going with my Sorme lip liner, nothing new here. Right back to it. Actually ordered 4 more. It's so inexpensive. Get it right off Amazon. I love this lip liner. It's the perfect nude. I love it. I don't know. I don't care what anyone says. I love it. I love it. I'm going in with my clearance L'Oreal Infallible Paint. This is in Tongue Tie, one of my favorites. That true nude. I don't think they sell these at the store anymore. I have not been able to find these at the store anymore, so. Let's do setting spray, and then I'll come back with lashes. For setting spray, I kind of want to use this NYX Bear With Me setting spray. It's Prime Set Refresh, but it's only up to 8 hours. What the hell? Super fine mist. Light fragrance. I love the spritzer on this. It's considerably amazing. It's the perfect sprayer. So I'm going to put the lashes on and I'll be right back. These are actually some of my favorite lashes, and they are from Shop Miss A, and they're only $5 for this many, and they are called Scarlet and Black because they're not too much. They're just a little accent, and they're gorgeous. I'm going to top this lipstick with my Stilazzi in Shaken, just in the middle, just to give that little oomph. So what do you guys think of this look? Overall, the Maneater palette is not worth it. Don't buy it. It's a neutral palette. You can get that anywhere from the drugstore. Honestly, the Sunsets, the True Naked Sunsets impresses me more than that palette. And I love the nude lipstick. If you've missed my best of the drugstore nude lipsticks, I will link it at the end of this video. And I like the new Maybelline pencil. No complaints. Love it. I think it is my correct shade. Love my lashes. Go to Shop Miss A and you'll find them. They are $5 for that many pair. And my favorite lash glue is the Kiss Lash Glue in white. It dries down clear. I'm a fan of the no lower lash line right now. It looks more natural. I love that Profusion $5 palette. I think it's great and everyone should have it. Overall, I'm satisfied with this look. I hope you guys love this video. If you're not subscribed already, please do so on your way out if you so wish. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.